Hello, in this video I will be demonstrating how to enter earnings, also hours worked for your employees, as well as how to make changes to the payroll inputs. To start a payroll, you click on the Payroll tab, then Process Payroll Review Payroll History link. On this page you will see a table that lists your past pay runs as well as the current pay run you're working on. From the status column, you'll see that the pay runs are either in posted status, which are your past pay runs, or they're in approved status. They could also be in process status and in progress status. The current pay run you're working on will be the in progress pay run. Your most recent pay run should be at the top of this list. You can also tell from the pay number. For example, all the pay runs in 2011 will have the pay number in front of it. To create the input sheet for the next pay run, click on Create Next Regular Payroll. You'll notice a new line will appear at the top of this list with the status creating. You can refresh your browser or click on F5. Once the status changed to in progress, you'll be able to access the input sheet. To access the input sheet, you simply click on Input Sheet. On your input sheet, you will notice that your columns are organized into 3 different categories: earnings, benefits, and deductions. Earnings are in green, benefits in blue, and deductions in red. Your employee names are listed on the left side, as well as the department they belong in. An employee can be paid hourly or by salary. This is defined in their compensation policy under their profile. A salary employee will have a default amount of hours per pay period indicated in their compensation policy, as well as the salary amount for those hours. These values will automatically generate when a new input sheet is created. An hourly employee will have their hourly wage indicated in their compensation policy, so you can just enter the number of hours worked in the pay period in the hours field. For example, Felicia had worked 20 hours during this pay period, so I'm going to enter 20. You'll notice that the 20 become bolded because I manually entered it. The cell is also double-lined just to protect the cell value. If you regenerate the input sheet, it will make sure that your manual entries are preserved. Of course, if you made a mistake, you can just change the hours. For a salary employee, if they didn't work their usual hours for the pay period, you can just change their hours. For example, Alpha didn't work his usual 75 hours. Instead, he only worked 60, and just enter 60. And on his pay stub, it will automatically calculate 60 hours according to his hourly salary rate. And for the employees that has other earnings, you can just enter them under the appropriate column. For example, if they have commission, enter the amount of commission here. And if they have overtime hours, then enter the amount of overtime hours they worked. 10 hours. The default amounts and percentages for benefits and deductions will automatically generate when you generate the input sheet. You can also manually change it if you want to. When you're done working on the input sheet, click on Submit to submit the payroll for processing. Please note that overriding calculated statutory government deductions is not recommended and should only be used in certain cases. For more information, please contact us.